And look at this, this is just me entering, crossing over the real River Lee, which is here, in which ends up into what I'll call the overflow, or the relief channel. And then the River Lee gets back in Tottenham How, I think, or around that area in Tottenham. But yeah, this is just coming into Sewardstone Marsh. Anyway, how beautiful it is here. But you can get onto there, but you know, it's quite marshy. Yeah. And there's the bridge. We cross over the relief channel. The relief channel was built in the 50s because there was a lot of snowfall. Then there used to be a lot of snowfall, and it used to flood out right to the canal Lee, and like it caused a few problems. So they built the relief channel. Yeah, where them houses are now, should I say, that used to be the Royal Small Arms Factory, in which the Germans in the Second World War just couldn't find that. You know, they bombed everywhere else around, like Waltham Abbey and all the places around surrounding Small Arms itself, and never hit it once. I don't think they got close, but they never actually hit it. Yeah, this is the relief channel. Yeah, before this this like hump bridge was built, there used to be just a flat straight bridge that went straight across here, and we used to jump off it as kids into here, into this bit here, and that was about, I don't know whether you can see the bottom to that, but that was about 6 feet, 7 foot in depth, just there. Don't know whether it's because, you know, that people were jumping in there for years, or it was just that depth naturally. But yeah, that waterfall down the back never used to be there. They recently put that in because all this here, if you have a look, where is it there, all that around that area, that used to dry out in the summer, and it don't anymore since they put that little waterfall, you know what I mean, that little dam type thing there. And the barbel used to come up, and they used to be on this side, on the Small Arms side. You used to be able to tickle them out. Yeah, that's where we used to go down when we used to swim, right up that way, right up the end. And if you go round the corner, oh, there's an egret. Oh, it's gone weird. Oh, I've missed the egret. Oh no. Yeah, if you go round that corner up there, there's like it's like built like sort of like sleeper thing, which allows the water to go through there faster. So we used to take the dinghies and stuff down there, like canoes and dinghies. But yeah, it was a great laugh. Anyway, there's like there, as you can see, this is Sewardstone Marsh. Local bylaws apply, obviously. Anyway, I'm hoping to one day camp around here, or maybe in this field here. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a dog back there. I thought it was a deer. But yeah, I'm hoping to camp in here one day, and in this bit here where I usually go. But as you get through it, go through this gate here. As you go through this gate here, I mean, like rabbits galore there used to be. But like now there's a lot of people around, the rabbits are a bit wary. But they used to be hopping about. Used to see them hopping about and that. Let's see if we can capture any on film. Because they might be, if no one's been round recently. Oh no, look. There's a couple of people. So I can go down here, might we get a couple down here. This is where I usually go. Prefer going down this way. And a path, it's like just a little trail. So they've paved everything, man. Nowadays, if you go into any national park or anything. There's always these them gravel paths. It's quite annoying, really. This here used to be quite marshy at one point. You know what I mean? But it's not anymore. But yeah, it used to be quite marshy around here. Yeah. Well, hopefully I've got enough time just to quickly show you a little round trip around here. But yeah, I'll do the canal route another time because I want to come through here when I do the canal route. And oh, this is the marshy bit here. Okay, and you know what I mean. And do the canal route and go around by powder mills around that area. That used to be a part of the small arms again, and Lee Valley Consortium, or the Lee Valley Wildlife Trust bought up the land, and it's now it's like national park type thing. It's like a wildlife park. I don't know what that is. No, I don't think it is. No, it's a log. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think them dogs. I think when the cat first came in, I said, "Oh, there's no one around." And saw them dogs. 3 dogs there was. So it's obvious. You know what I mean? The dogs are scared the rabbits off. Might be some in there. Couldn't say for sure. But no, there's a dog here. Lurching as well. Anyway, looks like we're getting no rabbits around here. You never know, I might see someone in here. Sure, many times I've been down here and I've seen rabbits. And when I go to, every time I go to film down here, there's none. Every time. I've been down here about 5 times, hoping to get some rabbits and show you how blatant they are. You know what I mean? Because they're pretty blatant around here. But obviously not now with all these dogs running about. But they're usually pretty blatant. They just hop around, you know what I mean? And then they wait for you to get to about, I don't know, about 25 feet, 50 feet. And then they start making a move. So they're taking the mick or something. You know? If they had an air rifle, they'd be gone, I'll tell you. They'd be dinner. Yeah, this never used to be this little picnic area. Good idea though. But like most places, people abuse it. You know what I mean? They get given something so they could do, so they can have a picnic, and then others come along and just abuse it. Yeah, it's a nice little area, as you can see. 3 tables, enough for 3 families, or 3 groups of friends, I don't know. Looking at 4 on each side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bring a few beers. You know what I mean? Whatever. Have a good time and a half. Yeah, that gate there. If I walk straight through there, it comes onto a little estate in which leads on to Sewardstone Road itself. And if you turn left, like as in my left, as you're seeing it, you go up to Waltham Abbey. If you turn to the right, you end up in Chingford. So, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All these paths, look. See, they're not little dirt tracks anymore, and I find it quite annoying that they keep doing this. I know they want more people to come into parks, but it's like walking, you know what I mean, down the street. And I want to be slipping and sliding, you know what I mean, and getting muddy. That's the adventure of it. When I was a kid, I used to come home like a mud man, you know what I mean? My mum used to go mental. Look, some bulrushes there, look. See, look. There's some water down there. I don't know whether you can see that. There's some water down there. Yeah. But yeah, all these are bulrushes and reeds. There's a load of reed warblers around here, of all like in different species. You know what I mean? And chiff chaffs and so on and so forth. There's loads of you know, British finch, as in like, you know, the songsters. A few species of sort of, you know, as in songbirds and blackbirds and thrushes. I think there might be a few pipits around here as well. But yeah. Anyway, I know I'll go on and on and on about wildlife, and I know this ain't exactly a wildlife channel, but you know, I like people to know what's here. You know what I mean? Come to these places. These beautiful fucking areas. Look. Can't tell me that ain't pure beauty. Look at that. God, that's proper nice. Look, get there, look at that. I don't know, just go a bit further over so we get the sun in view. And that's beautiful, man. I love it round here, you know what I mean? I think I've said it before in another video, unless I didn't put it there. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that a proper picture? See, a nice marsh, a wooded area, clouds and sun. Yeah, beautiful. Anyway, let's move on, because you know, got about 40 minutes on my time and no space on my memory card. I'm hoping to get out for a camp. You know what I mean? So we'll show that. You know what I mean? Tomorrow, hopefully. So, wait, camera's all over the gaff, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm hoping to go out for a camp tomorrow. You know what I mean? Look at that, could camp somewhere in there. No one will notice. But the problem is, like I said, it's marshy around here. So, as you see, it's called the Sewardstone Marsh. Yeah, I've always known it. I've always known it as the black marsh. Because you dig in this dirt, and it'll be black as the ace of spades. Be one of the blackest of black things you'll ever see. That dirt. I'll show you one day. What I mean. Yeah, it's black. I'm just going around the outskirts. There's little inner, as you see, it goes there, around there. Little inner paths, and I'll do them another day. And what I do is I combine all this together. You know what I mean? And try and edit so it's like, you know. Oh, excuse me. Try and edit so it's together, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, this road here, like, go that way, and you end up in Enfield Island Village. Go that way, Sewardstone Road. This way is you know, obviously, this goes towards. This goes towards Waltham Abbey. Oh, I'm very sorry about it. Yeah, as you can see, that marsh area. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's all when it really rains and rains and rains hard, the days this all fills up. But you know what I mean? But it's changing over the years because this is all drying out because of all these trees. There's a lot more, you know, trees here than what there used to be, and by this time of year this will be filled up with water. You know, about, I don't know, about a foot deep maybe. but not anymore. You know, you won't be able to walk across there this time of year like 25 years ago. Yeah, when it's same on that side. It's a nice area, this. I love this area. I've been coming here like on and off for 40 years or more. Used to, when I got my first ever dog, a little Jack Russell was on it. It's a mallard duck. There she goes. That's a hen bird. But yeah, when I got my first ever dog, a little Jack Russell. His name was Jack. I was 17. I used to walk him up here. You know what I mean? As a puppy, and then all through his life. You know what I mean? And every dog I've had has been down this end, down here. Every single dog that I've had has been to Sewardstone marsh with me. It was like, you know, a part of passage for my dogs to come down to here. Otherwise, they wasn't my dogs. You know what I mean? That's how I'm joking, but you know what I mean? My dogs always come down here. Like right from the my Russell, my Chi. So I got Jack when he was about 4 or 5 months old, and then Russell, his son. I bred him and I had him from the age of 6 weeks. Now, I should have really took him at 12, but I had him the age of 6 weeks, nearly 7 weeks, and he was walking down here from Ponder's End, you know, and that's about what, 2.5 miles. And his son Cheech, well, we took him swimming down at you know, the Relief Channel. He got mega cold, nearly got he got hypothermia, and then I had to pick him up because he couldn't hardly walk, and you know, warm him up in my coat until he could walk again. Yeah, all my dogs have been down here. And even dogs in which I've walked that wasn't mine have been down here. So I thought I've helped a lot of people walking their dogs, and they've come down here. You know, people can't walk as far as me. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. That's why I always come down here. Always. And I love coming down here. You know, there used to be a spot, you know what I mean, I used to sit all the time. You know, I found a new spot now, but I used to sit in a spot all the time and just sit there for hours in midsummer. I'd leave at about 5 o'clock in the morning, get down here, and from about 8 o'clock, by the time I got down here, so I used to, you know, sit around having a bit of food and shit, and relaxing. I used to get there and relax until about 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just sitting there listening to the birds. Yeah, probably little wooded area. Near enough all this around here. We're going to be walking towards whatchamacallit, Enfield Island village, but I'm going to try and go the other way. You know, try and keep to the yeah, that's it. This is what I wanted. Sort of path. Keep off the road, if you know what I mean. Because this is better. This is better viewing for me as well as for you. See these little hidden places you can come. And sometimes, and not all the time, sometimes you see wildlife at its best. Not everyone walks around these places, especially when they see a nutter like me wandering around. If you watch my channel, then you know what I'm talking about. I wear full camouflage with a mask on, you know what I mean? And sometimes it scares people, sometimes it doesn't. I hope it don't. I don't mean to scare them. It's just that's how I feel comfortable. That's how I can get good wildlife videos, you know what I mean? Because I'm completely covered up with just some, you know, my eyes showing sometimes, and you know, the animals can't see me, so I get a better footage of it. Yeah. This is where I sit sometimes. I sit on here, on this ledge here, and make my coffees here, but not today. Don't want to just get motor move, because possibly I've got to be somewhere, you know what I mean? Don't matter if I don't, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So yeah, it's over there. Well, this one here, this little, see where this seat is, do the same. Sit there and look out to that lake. It's quite nice looking out at that lake. Yeah. Anyway. I've got my table and chair. I'll do it here, you know what I mean? But you know, one year, I think I got a video, this was all completely flooded out. All this was underwater, unless they renewed this and brought it up. No, look, here, you can see where the water line was, see there? That's where the water line was. See, it's all on the, it's all flooded right up to there. One year. But yeah, see what I mean? This is why I come down here. These beautiful places, lakes, you know, marshes. And in summer, you get to see some beautiful wildlife. You know, from the insect right up to mammals. There's muntjac deer and roe deer down here. Actually, cut most of this road off. That go over there. That will take you to Island Village, Enfield Island Village. If you go, see where that post is, that white post. If you go there, that takes you, look, it's Field Station, 1 mile, Lee Valley Pathway, NCA Route 1. Yeah. Know what I mean? But yeah, that way goes to Waltham Abbey. I'm not going that way today because I left pretty late. Yeah, they're taking all this down. This is usually like, you know, because like I said, they're draining this, they don't want it to be a marsh. I think they're having plans of building over it eventually. I won't be surprised. Yeah. Anyway, this oak, there's not too many people with dogs around who might be able to see a rabbit. So they ain't been killed by the combine harvester that took all that grass down. You know what I mean? Yeah, look. See the black earth? See, it ain't like the earth. Ain't like the earth elsewhere. I mean, it's proper black. Look. Yeah. That's why we used to call it the black marsh. It was blacker than that. It's starting to taper out because of all the you know, plant debris that's been dropping over like the past 40 years, 50 years, maybe more, 70 years maybe. But yeah, not much we can do about that, because they've got their own plans to do what they want with all this area, and they never tell us anything. All they want to do is make money, so that. They're letting a bramble take over here, proper. You used to be able to go down some of these places. Used to be little pathways you used to be able to take to get onto these little areas. Yeah, rabbit. I did see a rabbit, it was around there, but he's gone. It wasn't a rabbit, it was a little muntjac deer. They're pretty sharpish around here. Even more skittish than the rabbits. See if you can see him. Never know. Don't know whether you'll be able to see him. Might be too much. He's rushed in here. Don't know whether you can see him. He's where that light spot is, can you see? Let me see if I can zoom in on him. You see him now? Right there, that light spot is. Hey, you finally got a rabbit. It was a rabbit. Yeah, I know, it's not a very good video, is it? But that's some digital zoom for you. Anyway, we'll let this little turd get on his way. We'll let Dinner get on his way, and I'll get on my way. Alright then, yeah. See that little dude? Anyway, let's see if we can see any more. A bit clearer. Never know. Yeah. Closest to a rabbit I've been with a camera in years. Usually people scare them off, or I scare them off. Not jumped out of the tree, but something did. But you know what I mean? They usually see us long before I see them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't like all this pathway. You know what I mean? I remember when it never used to have all this. All this just used to be like mud paths or grass paths. It's a lot better. That's my opinion anyway. But you know, I suppose if it gets people out walking about in nature, then fair enough. But you know, people are doing that anyway without all these paths. Let's have a look around here. This is where I was going to go. This is where they used to check the rabbits. Wondering about that. Diggings and that. All over the place, look. Rabbit burrows. All over here, look. That's what I'm talking about. Got loads of rabbits around here. They'll dart into these little holes when they see you. There's a couple of magpie. No, not today. Let's go back round here and I'll go round the way I came when I first came in earlier, and then we call this the end. So I've used near enough 30 minutes now, so I'll try and get this out as soon as possible, because the data, you know what I mean, it's not the problem isn't having not having the data, it's just that it takes like nearly 24 hours. Don't know whether it's the phone or the network I'm on. It takes near 24 hours to upload you know what I mean, an hour video. So you know what I mean. So it's like, if I try to upload this now, it'll probably be like 12 hours. This is where you usually see them, all darting off into the bushes around here. Yeah, this is where that dog was. You know, that lurcher with that mush. Anyway, we're going back down here, and then once we get to the end, we'll call it a day. And I'll see you another time. But yeah, this is Sewardstone Marsh, also known as the Black Marsh. So golden oldies like myself that have lived around here all their lives. Yeah, sun piercing through right into my eyeballs. Yeah, sometimes you get some in there. Not today, for some reason. Beautiful place. Just shame that people think they can just haul their rubbish all over the place. You know what I mean? Why don't they just fucking take it home? You know what I mean? That's what I don't get. They come out with cans and bottles in which, like, you know what I mean? You know, they say a litre weighs a kilo. There's one to see him. There he goes. There's a couple. Yeah, they all dived deeper into the bush. Yeah. Don't know whether you could have seen that, but there's no way I could have zoomed in on them. Because they're already gone. The more I moved, the more likely they was going to disappear. Anyway, yeah, they usually come out around about this time. Best time to go rabbit hunting, or you know, whether you're shooting them with a camera or an air gun. Best time to come. Enough around here. Anyway, this is, as you see, we go out to the sign, and then I'm going to sign off and say thank you to those who have recently subscribed, and a big massive thank you to those who have stuck with me until now, right, you know, right from the start, especially my first lot of subscribers. You know, I thank you a hell of a lot, because it gets me to want to go out, whether it's hiking or camping. Anyway, hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll see you in another vid. And this was Sewardstone Marsh, one of our beautiful places in North London. You know, all right then. You all have a good day. Look after yourselves, and goodbye.